Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers coming to you from the 2014 West Michigan Policy Forum, taped at the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel in downtown Grand Rapids. Joining me now is the mayor of the city of Walker, Mark Huizenga. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi Laurel, how are you?
Good, thank you. So as all these folks are here at this forum talking about issues affecting Michigan and Michigan businesses, you as the mayor of a small city outside of the larger city of Grand Rapids are doing that as well, discussing the policy and the big issues for your city. You've done that recently. What did you find? What are the three big main issues that your community cares about?
Well, you know, the things that are the most important, I think, to our residents are police, fire, and roads, and probably in that order. Not that we have a problem with any one of them. We're doing a lot of work with maintaining and growing our police force, buying new fire trucks, fixing our roads, and those kind of things. But the reality is the practical side of what the commission and my commission has to do is make sure that the budget needs are met. How do we fund those kind of things? And so that's a really big part of what we do. But then how do we communicate that? So we follow up and say communications is a really important thing for us to share with our residents. A lot of times people don't even know where our city is. The city of Walker is a small city just outside of Grand Rapids, but we're home to lots of big organizations, things that your viewers might know, places like Meyer Corporation is headquartered right in Walker, Bissell Corporation is headquartered in Walker, and lots of automotive suppliers. But we're a city full of lots of small neighborhoods and lots of really great people. And
a lot of folks do think of you as sort of a ring suburb, a little bedroom community outside of Grand Rapids, but you've got these hidden gems of these major headquarters of large, major international businesses.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, Bissell's really a worldwide global business. Great folks at Bissell, but lots of really big companies like Meyer that have a huge presence throughout the Midwest, lots of employees that work there, thousands of people that in fact work there. But we still are small enough that it's got a really nice feel for our residents.
So as you try to work on improving, as you mentioned, police, fire, and transportation, you found that sort of the three ways to do that were through good communication, sort of responsible financing, and capital planning ahead. Your folks in your community have told you good communication, talking to the folks at the grassroots in the neighborhoods and the churches is key.
Sure. One of the things that we're doing, I'm the new mayor, I was just elected last year, but we're doing a lot with branding and trying to say what's our new brand going to look like and how do we make sure we have an identity so that people feel like there's a strong identity. We're coming up with a new logo that's going to just sharpen and kind of refresh what we really look like. We're trying to make people know what's going on, so we've got a new policy for Facebook and Twitter, those kind of things that you might expect, but we're a smaller community, but we're really trying to get progressive and get with the program in terms of communications. In fact, last year we had an issue with lots of snow. We had that throughout the whole state, right? And we tried to get out a number of people to help dig out the fire hydrants. How do we do that? We could call people. But with new communications like Facebook and Twitter, we think that we'll be able to get volunteers to do those kind of things in the future, or clean up the river, or what have you.
And when it comes to capital planning, thinking ahead, big picture type stuff, what's part of the discussion right now?
You know, one of the things that we really face is pension obligations. It's not very sexy. We've got to make sure that we don't find ourselves in the same place as Detroit, making sure that the dollars are there for the long term. We're putting extra dollars to be proactive there, but nobody ever really says that those kind of foundational things feel good. So we have to share with our residents that we're putting dollars, their hard-earned tax dollars, towards those long-term obligations so we can take care of our police, fire, and employees that are due those funds in the future.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Walker Mayor Mark Huizenga.